I'm in conversation with Professor Landau, who is an associate professor with Sciences Po Paris. So thank you for speaking with us. My first question to you is, how do you see the strength of Indian economy?
I think there are many obvious strengths in the Indian economy. We are participating in a conference which is called the Indian Era, and which is very well actually appropriate name for this period. India is the largest population in the world. It's one of the youngest population in the world. The level of education is increasing, so the manpower in terms of the labor force in terms is a major asset for India. India is becoming in many sectors a leader in technology, and therefore applying the technological prowess to a young and striving labor force is a major asset. And finally, India is very large, it's very big, it's the largest country in the world, it's one of the potential largest markets in the world. So these three elements together are going to be very good for growth in India in the next decade. We heard projection about 7% of growth or 8% of growth, which means a doubling of income per capita in a matter of 5 or 6 years, 7 years. That's a fantastic achievement, which is going to happen.
All right. When we talk about the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, we have seen the kind of reforms that he has brought to the financial sector. Do you think that these reforms have made doing business in India easy?
I think a lot of what India has been done, including the Prime Minister's actions over the last 2 decades, have been extremely favorable to improving the business and investment climate in India. In terms of regulation, in terms of making the financial system more resilient, more predictable, more transparent, in terms of allocating capital better between sectors and states. So yes, a lot of improvements have taken place, and the Indian system of financial regulation, which I know best, is one of the most respected in the world right now.
All right. And also, do you see that India is doing good in renewable energy, and how can that actually help India to strengthen in the future?
I think India has a great potential. One constraint, and we heard about that, is that the available land is not as large as in some other emerging economy because the population is so big, and renewable energy sometimes takes a lot of land and space, especially solar energy. But India has a technological assets, and combining its high tech and digital capacity with innovation in renewable will make it very good.
All right. So thank you, Professor Landau, for giving us an overview on all those questions.